how am I feeling about this style? There is something I like about commentating Melee in a way that's relaxing for people. Like, I really actually feel more like the Bob Ross of Melee when I do this. Alright, we are getting in on Marth Fox now. We are going to be trying to be moving a little bit slower, containing the Fox player, although the Fox does appear to be just vibing. Alright, now we're going. Now we are playing against Fox on FD, which means the Fox does not have platforms to move away from us on. And that means we can kind of just do a little bit more. But of course we are in a chain grab right now. At this percent, I can no longer do regrab, so I'm going to be up tilting. Fox can of course jump out then. So you notice that I didn't go all the way in against the Fox while he was cornered, and that was so the Fox would stay cornered, and even if I was wrong, I could still pressure him out. Notice I'm not doing down tilt a whole lot in neutral. I'm just doing it a little bit, and that's to encourage the Fox to keep jumping. Down tilt being a bit of a poke move that's mostly safe when you tipper it at low percent. We went for a mix-up that time. We had done a just up airs, and we hadn't done a forward smash before, so we switched it this time and did a forward smash to see if we could trip the Fox's DI up, but we did not do so. So I went for the down tilt, but it whiffed, and so you can see kind of how important it is. Cool, I hit a smash DI. And you notice I got up, I reacted to the Fox being above me and put out a counter, and that way I could hit the Fox and push him off stage. Oops. Push him off stage without him touching the ground. Giving someone their double jump back is giving them a really valuable resource. And as much as we can, we don't want to let them have that. Notice we ran off with runoff fair. It's a very good option in a lot of matchups, but you have to make sure you weak hit it. Weak hitting with forward air is going to push them away, whereas a strong hit is going to push them more up. And because they were below the stage, you don't want to push them up because that'll bring them back on the stage. There's our down tilt again we talked about before. I was too slow on my up tilt, so I did not get the punish. And I grabbed the edge for some invincibility before down airing to push the Fox away. There I was going for down tilt again, but I got punished out. Fox, of course, can shine, which is why being really close to Fox, you can see how much I have to swing and guess, which is why this is a good stage for a Fox to pick sometimes. Oh, and Fox is a little bit below the stage, and we jumped up, so the camera may have followed. And that may have been hard for the Fox to follow along there. Now, that was a different down air than before because Fox's percent was low. When your percent is too low, you're not able to tech. And so we took advantage of that there. Just had a bit of fun there. You can kind of see that how important it was to tipper the Fox. So tippering there pushes the Fox up and out because they DI'd up and out. And so at the low percent, you can kind of see when I tippered, the Fox stayed close to me at the low percent when it was around 30 or 40. And then when I tippered at higher percent, you notice I wasn't able to follow up. This is because the percent, when the tipper happens, they are able to go farther and I'm no longer able to convert. Very important to kind of keep that in mind. Now, there are some things we can remember from this set, the points that I pointed out. What were they? Some of them included things like down tilting occasionally to keep the Fox from dash dancing. Some of it included moving a little bit less frequently than the Fox so that we didn't play his pace. Some of it included being too close to Fox, let him play more of his pace as well and to outspeed us, and so we tried to avoid that, although it was harder on the smaller stage. And also the importance of tippering, our forward air particularly, how important that is at lower percents and how we don't want to do that so much at higher percents, particularly when the Fox is off stage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that set, and thank you so much JX2 for playing. GG's. I just gone on, didn't even warm up yet. I got double 4-stock. Yeah, I get a lot of people that just get on, so well, hopefully you get warm soon. Good luck in your future games, gamer. And while that's going on, I will just start this. Now we are going to be getting in on Marth Fox on Yoshi's story. Marth is going to have to be very careful he doesn't run backwards too much or the Fox can rush him down. On the plus side, Fox can't really avoid Marth's sword. So that's why you might see Fox having to do more rolls like that. And why staying on the platform can be kind of risky. Because Marth can chase him down with forward air. Alright. We went for a forward air into grab. This was not guaranteed. But we did it just to try and see if we could do it. Oh. And as you can see, the up tilt did not cover that part of the platform. And the Fox did a really good job out of stun there. They just went for the hit. They didn't panic. We went out to hit the Fox. We went out to hit the Fox because during Fox's up B, he is vulnerable, especially at the first 25% and the last of his up B. The middle is when the fire is out and you can burn someone. So this time, you can kind of see how we played it differently. We went for fair grab, and then instead we just tripped them up, and we went for fair and acting like we were going to grab, ran through them. As Marth, when we get hit, we're often going to go to edge. That is just because... what was I saying? When we hit, we're going to go to edge just because being above someone's not great. So going to edge is a better position a lot of times. So now, we are on a stage where Fox can no longer use platforms to break our chain grab or run around using his great vertical acceleration with his full hop. We're going to turn around to use the back foot of counter, and then we're going to push Fox out. Fox did down tilt there, which was great. I could have held down and punished it, but I did not think he would do that option because he hasn't done that so far. Notice again, I am waiting around the strong part of up B, where the flames are. Now, with every time the Fox DIs fully to the side like that, I can just run for a grab. Whoops. And then I kind of messed up. I tried to turn around and up tilt there. And I tried to turn around and up tilt because I wanted the back hit, which is harder to DI. Oh. And I was a little bit late, so the Fox got out. And again, notice we grabbed the edge first to have some invincibility, so we don't really have a chance of trading with the Fox. There's the down tilt again, there's the down tilt again. We did run behind him to beat it, but that is not the advisable way to beat it. Shielding, jumping over, moving away are all better strategies to beat it than trying to run through. Not a reliable counter. And notice again, we hit with weak hit of forward air at the higher percent to push Fox out. And if we hit with the weak forward air at, say, 30%, Fox is not going to go very far and could actually hit us even if we hit him out of the air. So you want to tipper at the lower percents and weaker hit at the higher percents generally. You could also see around 70 that I stopped trying to just keep Fox going up, and I instead started trying to push Fox out. Even though Fox held in, on my neutral air, I was still able to carry him across the stage. So it's very important, I think, to try and bring someone off the stage so you can get a kill, then just rack damage on them in the center. Because if they have a bunch of damage in the center, you can no longer combo them into kill, and, you know, they're still in the center, as opposed to having possibly being killed, or at least in a worse position in the corner with a little bit less damage, but you maybe could still combo into kill on. So that's my reasoning for it. You could see how much more the chain grab flowed into itself, the punishes flowed together, and how the Fox was not able to attack from so many positions because there weren't platforms. So hopefully that makes some sense to you guys, and GG's to my opponent. Hey YouTube, doing a very rare outro right now because I genuinely do want to know what you guys all think about these matches. Stream seemed like they liked it all right, but they weren't entirely sure. I kind of liked that I got to be calm, but I also kind of missed some of the intensity of the old style too. For newer players, I imagine this is easier and more fun to experience, and also for people whose whose first language is not English. But for people who do speak English and are looking for more types of deeper hints, they might not like this so much. So I'm just kind of curious what my overall audience likes. Maybe I can switch up the styles, one style one day, one style another. I'm not entirely sure. Would like to know what you guys think. And thank you for your thoughts. Please leave them below. You can always hit the bell and do all that good stuff if you like this style more, so I can really know if this is more valuable. Anyway, thank you for your time and have a nice day.